Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by K-Man Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. And K-Man Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And 345 Equipment, quality machinery, parts, and repair services for all of your construction equipment needs. Call 525-0021 or email info@345equipment.ky.
And now, Radio Cayman presents The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. Here's your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning, and welcome to the Business Buzz. My name is Orrett Connor, and I'm filling in for Anita Khan. So if the voice sounds different, that is because it is Orrett Connor as opposed to Anita Khan. We will have Anita back with us in a few days. Meanwhile, I have been given the honor of filling in for her. Before we get to our Tuka question, or trivia question for the morning, I just want to tell you that we have in the studio with us this morning a representative from 100 plus women who care in the Cayman Islands. We have Miss Henriette Lindbergh, who's a board member. She's also the marketing and PR person at 100 Women Plus Who Care. Also in the studio with us, Ms. Pamela Webster, who is the CEO of the National Children's Volunteer Organization. You know it as NCVO as well. So we will be talking with them. But before that, let's go to our question, the trivia question. And of course, the question was, according to Irish tradition, what do the three leaves of a shamrock represent? And I'm told by Paul that the phone lines are all lit up as well. So Paul,
all the phone lines are
all of the lines are lit up. So Paul, you're going to take one of those lines, and let's see whether or not that person has the correct answer for us.
I'm going to make you. We got 5 lines, so I'm going to make you choose which line number.
Okay, we have 5 lines. Why don't we choose line number 3, right in the middle? Line number 3.
Line number 3. Oh, believe it or not, whoever was on line 3, they just hung up. So line 3 is available.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Okay. So they're hanging up. They're trying to call back right now.
Okay. Let's try line.
Line 4 is engaged. Line 5 is engaged. Line 3. Here
line 3. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Business Buzz. Do you have the answer for our trivia question? According to Irish tradition, what do the 3 leaves of a shamrock represent? Tell us.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. Yes, it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
You are absolutely correct.
Excellent.
We probably have to get one of those bells, or something like that, or what they use on Jeopardy, if you watch Jeopardy as well. But please stay on the line. Paul will take all of your details, and congratulations to you as well. And we hope that you continue to listen to the show as well. If you're not already involved with 100 plus women who care in the Cayman Islands, you may want to be involved in that, or you may want to contribute as well. So continue to listen to the Business Buzz this morning. And again, congratulations, and enjoy your gift.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're most welcome. So, folks, as I said before, we have the pleasure of having in the studio with us Ms. Henriette Lindbergh, who is a board member, also the marketing and PR for 100 plus women who care in the Cayman Islands, and Ms. Pamela Webster, the CEO of the NCVO. Ladies, good morning. Welcome to the Business Buzz.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Orrett Connor.
Good morning. Great to be back. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to first start out by having Henriette,
So you can
tell
come
us
down to Radio Cayman with your ID,
about
come pick up the voucher.
the 100 women plus who care in the Cayman Islands. Tell us about the organization, how it started, and what it represents.
Yes. Well, thanks first of all for having us and the opportunity to tell you and the listeners a bit more about our nonprofit organization. So you are saying it right. It's 100 plus women who care Cayman Islands, and we are a giving circle. So we are a registered nonprofit organization with the Cayman Islands government since 2015, who help to raise funds and provide a platform for charities and nonprofit organizations who help those in need in Cayman. And we are linked to the 100 women who care in the US. And we always say that we are a group of women who lead busy lives and want to help our local community by giving 1 hour of our time plus a $100 donation, which has the power to make a huge impact. One worthy charity will receive 100% of all donations.
Okay. Now, we don't want the 100 number to scare people. Is it limited to 100 or not?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
No, everyone is welcome.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. And you said you were linked with a U.S. organization, so that is the main.
Yeah, that's where it originated from. Yeah.
Okay. So you're like a chapter? Is it more like a chapter, or?
I want to say like a Cayman chapter.
Okay.
That's great.
And you've already told us how long the organization has been in. I would imagine that during that period of time, you would have raised quite a bit of money.
Yeah, you were right. You are right. We have been around for 7 years, and during that time, we have organized 20 events in which we raised over $335,000 for over 30 different Cayman charities and nonprofit organizations.
That is amazing. And I'm going to go away from the script a little bit and speak to the fact that $335,000 is a lot of money. Of course, the Cayman Islands, to a certain extent, is seen to be quite an affluent jurisdiction as well. But we do rely on charities to help with the challenges that we have as well. The government can only do so much, but these charities, they do so much to assist. What are your views on that in terms of charitable giving? There is this saying, from each according to his ability, to each according to his need.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the abilities that we have in the Cayman Islands and those who give.
That is definitely who we're targeting as well. I think the way we look at it is like we've all been given so much, and if you have a chance to give a little bit back, and if we are all limited in time because we lead busy lives with work, with families. We always say, like, if you have limited time but you want to give back, please do come to our event. It will not take a lot of your time. The only thing you need to do is bring $100, and you even get back stuff back, because you'll get a welcome drink, you'll get a goodie bag, you meet fabulous women that are at the event. So you also get a little bit yourself.
So you get an opportunity to network as well.
Oh, definitely. Mingle, have fun. But at the same time, you are giving back to the community. The community that is also giving you a lot. So I think it is a nice circle, right? It comes full circle. Yes. And you don't have to attend every event, is what we always say. But we love for a lot of women to become a member so that they know what is going on, and we can keep them informed about all our events that we have each year, so that they stay connected. And if you have the time, please do attend, have fun. And if you can't make it, we're even willing to pick up the donation ourselves.
Okay. We're going to switch gears and go over to Ms. Webster. And the NCVO, you, of course, rely on charitable contributions from various organizations as well. Tell us a little bit about your organization and what you do. And of course, we'll come later on to you being the most recent recipient from the 100 plus women who care.
Thank you, Mr. Connor. Appreciate it. It does come full circle because I have been attending the 100 plus women who care for the last 7 years. And I remember when it started, because it actually started in the Midwest in the United States where I was from 30 years ago. And so it is amazing to be here and have it come full circle because I loved the 100 women plus when it started. Again, no membership. Just girlfriends, a good time, always fabulous raffle prizes. You forgot to mention that. I've never walked away without a fantastic raffle prize. And to me, it's always been a girls' night out. It really is. It's kind of hard to say, let's not just go to a restaurant. You have such a fun time in such a short period of time, and you make such a big difference. So I'm thrilled that it's come full circle, and now that I'm left my corporate world, and that was one of the driving things. It's really hard to get involved in charities, and though I've done it for about 27 years now, it was a full-time hobby, and now it's a full-time job.
Okay, okay.
And, yeah.
Now, this time of the morning, we still have people in their vehicles driving to work, or some, depending on their employers, may be able to listen to Radio Cayman while they're at work as well. So we want to capture them at this point in time and talk a little bit about how they can be involved in the 100 plus women who care Cayman Islands. How can they get involved? Based on what you've told us, it seems, fairly easy to join. It may not be as taxing as some other charitable organizations where you're required to attend meetings. You may get out into the community and do things. This one is a little bit more easy, but you know more about it, so I'll let you talk. You tell us about it.
Well, and it's good you bring it up because we have an event coming up this Thursday. So I'll give a bit of details about that for the listeners that are still in their car. So we have our event, which will be happening at Guy Harvey's Boathouse Grill, 55th South Church Street. Our theme is, and Pamela already touched a bit on it, Girls' Night Out with a Difference. And I think that says enough. So this Thursday, and registration starts at 6 p.m. So if you're running late, no worries. We don't start till 6:30. That's when the charities will kick off their presentations. So we have 3 beautiful charities lined up: Cayman Islands Humane Society, the Cayman Islands Cancer Society, and One Dog at a Time. And they will all have 5 minutes each to make an impression. They will tell a bit about who they are, what they do, and how they think they're going to spend the money if they win the jackpot.
Okay.
And then everyone that is there has an opportunity to vote for their charity of choice. And then we follow with the vote. And then we have the amazing raffle giveaway. And before people walk to their office, let me tell you this is what you can win: a 2-night weekend getaway at the elegant and modern 7-bedroom beachfront villa Evolution in Boddentown. You don't want to miss out on that.
That's true. That's so true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take our first commercial break. When we come back, Ms. Lindenberg, I'd like you to touch on this as well, since we want to reach those persons who are still in their vehicles. You have some organizations that label themselves as professional, or you may have some organizations that are geared towards a particular profession, let's say accountants, not picking them out, but let's say accountants or lawyers or whatever. I want you to talk about the 100 plus women and how broad,
no restriction whatsoever.
How wide a tent, how big a tent do you have in terms of who can participate in it, because there may be those person out there who may feel intimidated and say, well, I don't want to join because I am not this and I am
Good
not
question.
that. So,
Yep.
want you to relieve all of their fears, and
I will.
we hope that the membership will
Yeah.
grow after this show as well. Folks, we're going to take a commercial break. Please stay tuned. Business Buzz will be back shortly.
Crystal Entertainment presents
Sweet Sensation, a 70s, 80s, and 90s event.
This is a grown-up event at the Grand Pavilion Courtyard Friday, March 24th.
Gates open at 7:30 p.m.
You must be dressed in full black or full white and come on down and dance all night. Get your tickets early, 45 pre-sold and 50 at the door.
Entertainment by Mixmaster DJ Alec, DJ Dave, and for the first time in Cayman, Sweet Sensation welcomes DJ Omar C.
Ticket outlet, Event Pro and Fashion Martin Barton Building.
Healthcare Pharmacy, caring about your health for the past 25 years. Radio Cayman's premier health show.
Alzheimer's and dementia, are they the same disorder?
Yeah, I think that's a very important question.
For the Health of It with Tara Bush.
For the Health of It with Tara Bush.
Is heard on Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. and on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Brought to you by Healthcare Pharmacy in Grand Harbor, where they care about your health. Transfer and refill your prescription online. Visit healthcarepharmacy.ky or call 947-8900. Healthcare Pharmacy, now with a new and second location in Governor's Square. The new Healthcare Pharmacy in Governor's Square is open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Healthcare Pharmacy, where they care about your health.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome back to the Business Buzz. My name is Orrett Connor and I'm filling in for Miss Anita Khan this morning. It is my pleasure to have in the studio with me this morning a board member who is in charge of marketing and public relations at 100 Plus Women Who Care, Miss Henriette Lindbergh. Also in the studio with us, we have the CEO of the National Children's Voluntary Organization, also known as NCVO, Miss Pamela Webster. We're talking about 100 plus women who care in the Cayman Islands, talking about their events that they hold. And at the same time, we're going to use this show as a recruiting tool for those who may be interested in joining as well. So at this point, Miss Lindenberg, I'm going to pass the mic over to you.
Thank you so much. So I think what I would like to say for everyone out there is that if you're looking for a fun night out, if you want to contribute by giving back $100 to the community that is there for us as well, then I would say come to our event on Thursday. Or our next event if you're not able to make it. It's going to be a fun night, a great opportunity for everyone to mingle, but also to get to know new people. And if you're coming by yourself, we always say, don't worry, we have our volunteers there. You will always have someone to talk to while you're sipping your drink, while you may have a good chance of winning beautiful prizes that I will say a bit more about later. And it will only take an hour, maybe an hour and a half. If you're having fun, you can stay 2 hours of your time. So I think a great opportunity to just get out of the house for some that are very busy, that are like, no, not another night out, please. Then you can even donate to us by getting in touch with us through our email, and we'll pick it up. But know that with your funds, we are doing great work. We're helping those people in need in Cayman. And you even have a say in it, right?
Sure.
And when the charities are presenting, and you can put your vote out. So
there is absolutely no exclusivity. So those of
Definitely
you
not.
out there who feel a little bit shy, this is an opportunity for you to get out there and mingle. Like Ms. Lindenberg said, you have your greeters there as well. So no one is going to be left out if they spot you going in at a little corner or standing by a table or sitting by a table by yourself. Someone is going to join you there and ensure that you get yourself involved in it. Now, let's talk a little bit about the payment. When they come Do they bring that $100 with them? I guess most people probably not like me, old-fashioned. I still believe in dealing in cash.
Yes, yeah, and we highly encourage that. Just bring your cash. You can also pay by card, but there's a small cost attached to that.
Yes.
So definitely bring your cash. And again, we have our lovely volunteers at the registration desk. Once you meet them, we're open at 6, but we don't start till 6:30. So yeah, you have like 30 minutes where you're able to get a drink, a complimentary drink, specially crafted. By our drink sponsor, Grey Goose Vodka. You'll also get a goodie bag with a lot of beautiful items in there from our local businesses. You'll get a raffle ticket, so that's also included in the $100. And that's when you have the time to mingle, make yourself comfortable. We're at the beautiful location, Guy Harvey's Boathouse Grill, which is like on the first floor. You have this nice view on the harbor. You can't go wrong there. There's a nice outdoor patio as well.
And it's right near to Hard Rock.
Yeah, right
Cafe?
next to it.
Yes, right next to it there. Yeah.
Great parking behind. So
used to be called that area. Was that? No, Merindale was, I believe, further up. I forget the name of the area that it was called at that time. The old Caymanian name for it. It'll come back to me.
Nice. I'll leave that to you. Yeah. Yeah, and then we have our MC Daisy Lee. She'll be kicking off the presentations at 6:30. And I just mentioned the charities that we have lined up. Cayman Islands Humane Society, the Cayman Islands Cancer Society, and then One Dog at a Time. And they each get 5 minutes to make an impression. And then everyone that's there has a chance to vote. And after the vote, we'll hand out the checks. And then we have amazing raffle prizes.
Okay. So, Ms. Pamela Webster, you have your organization is one of the more recent recipients.
Yes.
As well. Tell us about that. Talk about that and what you have been able to do with the amount that you received from the 100 plus women who care Cayman.
Yes, we're a grateful recipient. Like we said, in 1974, Miss Olive Miller, OBE, Richard Arch started the NCVO, was a national council back then, and an umbrella organization. And so times are tough for charities right now, past pandemic and inflation, lots of things. So it's not the deep well it used to be. And also the other thing that's changed is back then there were 16 charitable organizations in the Cayman Islands, and now there's 650.
Wow.
So the money that was raised by 100 women in a whole lot of fun, which is wonderful. Glad to always be a part of it. That money has gone towards our 65 children we serve. So I see 65 faces every day of children that come from low-income families and the most vulnerable children in the country. One thing since past pandemic is out of our 55 preschool children, we serve over 3,342 meals a month, and it's not supported by government. So we're not part of the meals program. So we're so grateful to be a recipient from 100 women. We took that funds and it went directly towards our 65 children and for the food program. And that's based on the United Nations 17 pillars goals. Goal number 2 is food sustainability. And I think a lot of times if you can affect hunger, children will learn, we'll have a better society all around.
Okay, so we're going to talk some more about the event. And you mentioned the raffle prizes as well. And we were made to understand that there's some great raffle prizes as well. But before we go there, you also mentioned one of your sponsors. Was it Grey Goose?
Yeah, they are our drink sponsor.
Right. Now, for those persons who do not imbibe alcoholic beverages, that should not be a turn-off for you not to come, because there are other choices, I would imagine.
Oh, definitely. We also have a version. Yes. Yeah, so no worries there.
Okay.
There's a drink for everyone.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so let's talk about the raffle and tell us, again, other things that can be expected at this event? Because we want to recruit some more people, to this as well.
Before I dive into the raffle prizes, can I just give a big shout out to our platinum sponsor, Davenport Development. They donate $2,000 for this event, so that the charities who don't win the jackpot still walk away with $1,000 each. So we'll have the main jackpot of all the members that attend and donated $100, and that goes to the charity that wins most votes. But then the other charities also leave with $1,000 each due to our amazing sponsor.
So everyone is a winner.
Everyone is a winner.
Including those
and all the members
who donate their $100. Yes.
That's right.
Feels good.
Yeah. And talking about winning, that brings me back to the raffle prizes. So our main, our grand prize for the evening, I want to say, is a weekend getaway. A beautiful 7-bedroom beachfront villa called Evolution in Bodden Town. They have donated 2 nights at their villa.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that's already a reason to come, right? But we also have $160 worth facial with Ageless Body Cayman, a brunch for 2 at Excuses Bar and Grill. Beautiful white gold studs worth $125 from Arabian Gold, and Ted Green fragrances, and many more. But this is our top 5.
Great prizes.
Yes, certainly. And this event, let's tell our listening and viewing audience again when the next event takes place.
Yes, our upcoming event is happening this Thursday, 6 p.m. The theme is Girls' Night Out with a Difference. And it is taking place at Guy Harvey's Boathouse Grill at 55 South Church Street. Yeah, and we always say RSVP. But if you don't have the chance, we'll still welcome you. It's more to help with our anxiety so that we know how many people we can expect. And the numbers are looking pretty good. So I really hope that we can make the 100.
Okay.
You're on Facebook as well, because that's what I always remember, to go on Facebook, and then it'll bring the link that I can register, because I forgot to register.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Facebook, Instagram, 100+ Women Who Care Cayman Islands. LinkedIn even.
Now, does the organization have permanent membership as well? So if I wanted to sign up as a member of 100+ Women Who Care.
That's a good question. We call it membership, but we want to make sure that everyone knows it's open to everyone.
Okay.
I think the beauty is if you subscribe, and you can do that on our website, it means you stay in touch with us. So whenever we have something coming up, you'll be the first one to know. So I highly encourage everyone to do that, to stay engaged as well throughout the year. And we always say that we need the members, but at the same time, we also need the sponsors and all the great businesses out there that are already supporting us. So sometimes people ask, how can I contribute? Well, as a member, by showing up and donating the $100. But at the same time, the sponsors are almost just as important, because those are the businesses that contribute towards an event or are willing to offer raffle prizes. And they are also, I want to say, a very important part of the event itself.
Certainly.
And we have had great support in the past, but also for this event.
Okay. And the venue sponsor for this event also, did you mention them earlier?
So the Market Street Group is our venue sponsor. Thank you so much, Market Street Group, for hosting this event at the wonderful Guy Harvey's Boathouse Grill.
Okay, now the grand prize of the 2-night stay at the location in Bodden Town, is there a time frame within which, because I'm thinking now, there are a lot of people, Easter's coming up. So what a great opportunity to be able to spend Easter there, if it's available during that period of time, because we know that there will be demands on locations. But that would be a huge incentive as well.
I know, that sounds lovely, but I can't give you that answer now. I will have to check with our board member that is always arranging all the beautiful prizes.
Okay, so we're going to take our last commercial break. When we return, we still have a lot more to talk about the 100 women plus who care in the Cayman Islands. That conversation has taken place with Miss Henriette Lindenberg, and also in the studio with us, we have Miss Pamela Webster, who is the CEO of the National Children's Voluntary Organization. Her organization, one of the recipients of the donations made by the 100 plus women Cayman Islands who care. I sort of changed that up a little bit there, but you got that idea. So folks, we're going to take our last commercial break. Please stay tuned. The Business Buzz will be back after this short commercial break.
I'm Michael Webster.
And I'm Denise Brown of Cayman Insurance Center.
Family is not the most important thing, it's everything.
And for 45 years, we have worked with the community and their families on protecting themselves for the future.
Whether it's providing top-rated life insurance
or protecting your family's household investment.
From our family to yours, we understand and we care.
I'm Denise Brown. Call me at 814-7229.
And I'm Michael Webster at 925-5433.
We are Cayman Insurance Center,
specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services at an affordable rate. We are Michael and
Denise at Cayman Insurance Center.
Call today.
Tune in every Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. for Radio Cayman's Midday Newscast. Radio Cayman, the People's Station, your trusted official source for the latest news. The 12 p.m. news is proudly brought to you by Health City Cayman Islands. World-class healthcare within your reach.
Radio Cayman News.
Disappointing that only limited progress has been made in implementing the recommendations made to improve Cayman's budgeting, financial management and reporting system.
The Miami Herald is urging its readers to consider the Cayman Islands as their vacation destination this year.
The Miss Cayman Islands Committee has been granted the Miss Universe license.
Radio Cayman. Your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
Business Buzz. Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome back to the Business Buzz. We were on the last leg of the show this morning. We're talking with Miss Henriette Lindenberg, who is a board member and also in charge of marketing and public relations at 100 Plus Women Who Care. Also in the studio with us, we have Miss Pamela Webster, who is the CEO of the National Children's Voluntary Organization, also known as the NCVO, and one of the more recent recipients of contributions coming from 100 plus women who care in the Cayman Islands. So, again, we're going to repeat the event that the upcoming event that is going to take place. We want to remind people how they can get involved. We want to talk about this circle of giving, and we have that saying, what goes around comes around. So the good part of that, the good thing is that if the good things go around, and it comes back around as well. So when you give, you will receive it 10 times more than you have given as well. One way or the other. It may not be in kind. So if you give $100, you may not get $1,000, but you may feel like $1,000 as well.
Yeah. Our upcoming event, it's this Thursday. And it's happening, it starts at 6, and it is taking place at Guy Harvey's Boathouse Grill, right at the harborfront, 55 South Church Street. And the theme is Girls' Night Out with a Difference. The only thing you have to do is show up, bring $100 CI. I would say do cash if you can, but otherwise we also have the card machine there. And we always say... RSVP if you can, because it also gives you the option to choose your charity of choice for the next event. So based on that top 3, those are the charities that we will invite for our next event that is most likely happening end of June. So please do so if you can. Then we know the numbers to
cater to
that we can expect. And for this one, as always, we're targeting for that 100 women. So.
Yeah. Now, can you give our listening and viewing audience the details in terms of how to pre-register or to RSVP?
Yeah. Thank you for that question, because that's where it all starts, of course. You can find all the details about the event itself and also what our organization stands for, in case you missed that part. And you can find our website at 100women.ky. And of course, you can also find us on all the social channels. Hopefully you've seen a few ads of ours on Instagram or on Facebook. We're really trying to reach all the women out there that are looking for a way to give back, to contribute to this wonderful community, help people in need by being there and voting for the charities. So please come out. We have the following 3 charities lined up: Cayman Islands Humane Society, Cayman Islands Cancer Society, and One Dog at a Time. So it's going to be a hard choice. They all get 5 minutes each, and then you get your chance to vote. And that's only, I want to say, like 30 minutes of the evening. The other 30 minutes or an hour or even 2 hours, if you're having fun, there's a welcome drink, a goodie bag, beautiful raffle prizes, at a wonderful venue.
Now, if you want to be considered, if you are an organization and you want to be considered as a participant to obtain, to receive funds, how do you go about doing that?
So what is important to us is that you're a registered organization. Once you're registered, and you're not on our list, so if you go on our website, there's an overview of charities. If you should be on there and you are registered, please contact us and we'll make sure you'll be included. And that is the list that we're always using when our members RSVP. They choose from that list as their charity of choice for the next event to present.
Okay. And last year you raised how much? I think you may have given us those figures before, but let's point it out again. Last year you raised $22,135, I think, and at one event you had 6 to 7 attendees. So the goal really is to get at least 100. You have to live up to your name. You want to live up to your name.
Yes, definitely. So we're always aiming for the 100 plus in our case. And then we also have the additional $2,000 kindly donated by our event sponsor, Davenport Development. So last year we have Pamela here from NCVO. She won $6,735. Before her, we had Meals on Wheels, and they won $5,200. And Build Your Future, $4,200. So you can see that our events are growing in numbers as well. And I want to say, like, for this first event of 2023, we are set up for the 100 women.
Woohoo!
Yay.
It's National Women's Month, so it's Women's Month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girls' Night Out with a difference.
Love it.
So we want to get some closing comments from you, Ms. Webster, and if there's anything that you want to talk about your organization as well, this is a good time to plug it right here as well.
Well, we're coming up on 50 years of serving our community and the children. We have 8 children in the nursery from 4 months old, 55 children in preschool, 9 children currently in the foster home. And we just appreciate 100 plus women who care, that really make a difference. And thank you for the awareness. We have a coin drive coming up this Saturday. At your local grocery stores, please support us. And as everyone's asked, after almost 50 years, yes, we're bringing back the radio telethon in November.
Oh, excellent.
So that's my only thing to the public. The telethon's coming back from the NCVO.
Great. So, Ms. Lindenberg, again, $100, when you consider inflation and everything else, it's not a whole lot these days. For some people, and someone may be saying, yeah, OC, that's easy for you to say, but, it may be challenging, for others. But those who have the financial wherewithal or have that extra $100, that it is going to go to a deserving organization. Mm-hmm. You also get the opportunity to network. You won't feel left out if you attend the event. And it is not, be careful how I use this word, it's not a classist event where, it is restricted to certain segments of society. Anyone who wants to attend can attend, and you will feel at home. You will be made to feel at home.
That's
at this
exactly
event.
right.
But
you don't even have to be a member.
Yes.
You can just show up and see if this is something for you. And I would highly encourage everyone that is listening to come out. Have a great night while we all raise funds to support our local charities. I think that we have one main goal, maybe two. We want to do good and we want to have fun.
Yes.
And so invite a friend or three. If you're coming by yourself, we have our volunteers. And at the same time, we're contributing to positive change in our community.
Okay, and let's remind them again, the date, the venue, and the time.
Yes, it's this Thursday, upcoming Thursday, March 23rd. Girls' Night Out with a Difference. At Guy Harvey's Boathouse Grill, right at the harborfront. Registration starts at 6 p.m., where you register, you present your $100 to our lovely volunteers. And then you'll get all these goodies, right? I told you the raffle ticket, the goodie bag, the voting card, a free drink crafted by Grey Goose Vodka, or if you're into something else. And then we don't start till 6:30, where we have the three presentations from the local charities lined up.
Mm-hmm. And then after the event is over, if people want to still hang around and mingle?
Oh, definitely. We always say, like, even if you're running late from work, know that there is food, there are drinks, everything is out there for you to enjoy a wonderful evening. Everything is set up.
Excellent, excellent. And again, the donations that you're going to make, preferably cash, but you will have a card machine there as well. And of course,
yes,
if you use a card machine, then there are going to be additional costs to that as well. So we want to encourage everyone to participate. Those of you who usually have your girls' night out, if you have it scheduled for Friday night, you may want to switch it to Thursday night instead. And this may be a good opportunity, a wonderful opportunity, for you to meet other people as well, and to give something back, a small token back to the Cayman Islands, the society as well. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
Anything else you want to say before we leave? We still have 1 minute and a half.
Well, what I would like to say is I want to thank our members. Mm-hmm. We have a very, I want to say, a good group of loyal members that are always there and that have always supported us throughout the years. And like I mentioned earlier, it's just as important to have good businesses, and we have so many beautiful businesses here on island, and a lot of them are also supporting us by donating for raffle prizes, or by, like what Davenport is doing, contributing $2,000 so that the runner-up charities don't leave empty-handed. So that's also a way where they can help us out by donating. So that's also something that I would like to put out there. Thank you for all the businesses that are already supporting us. And if you're interested in supporting us, please do let us know as well. You can email us info@100women.ki, or look us up on our website, 100women.ky, or one of our social pages, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, 100 Women Who Care, Cayman Islands.
Okay, so folks, that concludes the Business Buzz for today. Again, I want to thank Miss Henriette Lindenberg and Miss Pamela Webster for being in the studio with us. We want to say kudos to 100 plus women who care in the Cayman Islands. Wish you all the success, and thank you for the work that your organization is doing to help those in the Cayman Islands who are in much more need than some of us are.
Thank you, Mr. Connor. Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening in this morning as well. That concludes the Business Buzz for today, Tuesday, the 21st of March, 2023. Have a great day.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. And Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And 345 Equipment, quality machinery, parts, and repair services for all of your construction equipment needs. Call 525-0021 or email info@345equipment.com.